graduated. Really good.
Alrighty, doing a sound check. It looks like it's working. Sabercat fans, welcome back to another game this weekend. We're starting off here at Family Sports Center, home of the Colorado Avalanche when they practice. Taking on the Coyotes, which is usually Monarch, team out of Boulder. All right, Cats coming off their first weekend together. Last weekend, the Twisted Wrister opening season tournament for the Cats. The record wasn't really indicative of some of the better things that we saw all weekend, but they went 1-3 on the weekend. Put up 11 goals in that period. Goals came from Mandy, Marshy, Nyson, Anderson, and then Sam Lehman, our freshman, had his first goal of his high school career. That was awesome. Assists came from all over the place. Mandeville, Marchand, again, Nyson, Pinello, and Rawson. Caden was the guy that I messed up his name that whole first game. I'll never forgive myself. I made amends with his parents, though. I said my sorries. Cats this weekend need some more shots on goal. They were kind of up and down in that category. A little bit more up and down on the shots that they let up, but 85 shots on goal over that 4-game stretch. Also a lot of penalty minutes. Now this is going to seem like a lot of penalty minutes, and I'm going to explain why it's really not. 48 penalty minutes as a team in 4 games. But looking at the overall penalty minutes for all the teams that played in that tournament last weekend, the Cats were like kind of on the bottom, not even close to the top there. I think Mountain Vista had 70-something penalty minutes. And that's really something that's hard to control as a team. Kind of eliminating the really stupid penalties, the ones that don't have to happen, but you can't really control what the referees are going to call. I'm not sure who the crew is down there tonight. At the Monarch, Coyotes have 6 games under their belt, as opposed to just the 4 for the Cats. At the moment, they're 5-0-1. They've scored a bunch of goals, not a ton, but they've only let up 8 goals against. And they've been in the box more than the Cats have. So we'll see how tonight develops. It's going to take a little bit of time for all these new players to play together and learn the system together. Things tend to work at practice differently than they work when the punching bag is punching back, as it does in these games, but we'll see. Cats are wearing their Douglas County whites and purples. Just under a minute here till we get started. Thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you in just a minute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go, getting ready for the Wild Rumpus to start. Sabercats against the Coyotes. Ian Kwan's going to be on the draw for the Cats, out with John Cicero and Sam Lehman. Sam again scoring his first varsity goal last weekend. Enzo and Ozzy back on defense. The puck goes to Ozzy, sent into the zone, picked up on that far side, just past Cicero's stick. Now Coyotes on that far side. Lost an edge, a shot. Smothered by Michael Gartelos. Gartelos with a couple of starts last weekend for the Cats. Draws one by Monarch. Good tip by Enzo. On the far side goes to Cicero. Sent up blue line. Sloppy pass. Picked up by Kwan. Nice job by Ian. Now into the zone. That near side half wall. Kwan takes a hit. Behind the net goes Pinello. Ozzy's going to pick the puck up. Picked up again. Now behind the net. Cicero was there. Kwan picked it up. Sent it up high. Now that far side half wall in front of the bench. Nice play by Sam. Oh, Heikkila with the puck in the circle. Nice pass to Ozzy. Ozzy, nice pass across to Marchand, fresh off of the bench. New guy always finds the puck. Coach Heft loves when I say that, and Coach Heft is on the bench tonight helping Dubas. Marchand removes the man from the puck. It's loose in neutral ice. Good hit, picked up by Nyson. Nyson, Mandeville, and Marchand there. We're going to be offside. Cats getting sassy. I like it. Draw picked up by Mandeville, sent across. Keenan's going to pick it up. Keenan off the boards. Marshy sends it in deep. All the way back. Good play by Keenan and Marchand. Now sent to the middle. Marshy's going to pick it up. In space. Marchand gets a shot deflected. It was up high. That was dangerous in front of the net. That's up by Nyson. Nyson shoots. Near side block. Good block by the Coyotes. Sent up high. Keenan tries to send it to the front of the net. And off we go. Coyotes in the zone. Backhand pass to nobody. Sent to the corner. That was a great idea. A little bit overskated by the Coyotes player, but good hockey by both guys. Sent back in. Mandeville's going to pick it off. Mandy on that far side. Picked off. We're going to get a slashing penalty. Puck was sent deep. Picked up. Cats are going to serve two. All right, Cats are going to be on their first kill, a slashing penalty at 14:54 here in the first period, 2 minutes. Face off, taken by Lehman. Sent up to the blue line, stays in. Pass goes up high. Shot, deflected, and a goal. It was a shot, a tip from the blue line. Somebody's got to score first. Just how it goes. Cats got to score two. We did this all year last year, all year the year before. Now the Cats are awake, and let's go, boys. Flack will be on the draw at center ice out with Jacob Murphy. Great seeing Jacob out there. Took a scary hit last weekend. Completely medically cleared. He's a tough dude. Now Hilly with the pressure on that near side. In the corner, good hit by Drew. On the far side, to the corner goes Murph. Up to the blue line, a shot. And a goal. All right, Mandy's going to be on the draw again out there with Marchand and Nyson. Back on D are going to be Rawson and Matheson. Rawson just added to the permanent roster. Sent into the zone. Now in front, Gartelos brushes it aside. Out behind the net, good hit by Rawson. Good chip out. Marshy to Mandy. Mandy across center ice. Here we go in the zone. Good play by 10. A lot of traffic. No interference. Flipped up to that far side half wall. Sent into the zone. It's going to be an ice. They're going to wave it. That's a good wave. Now that far side, it goes to Marchand. Marchand tips it out. Gets out of the zone. Marshy goes. Nice pass to Mandeville. Mandeville, Marchand in the zone. Tries to pass the center. Marchand was crashing. Broken up. Good hit by 16. A nice pass attempt there by number 10, Ian Mandeville. Now just out of the zone, out of the Nyson, and we're going to have an offside. The puck just scooted out by about a foot. Good call by the referees. 13:31 left here in this first period. Thank you again to all the folks that are watching from far and wide. Face-off will be taken by Kwan on the dot just outside of the zone. Picked up, pressure by Lehman. Near side. Good stick check by Enzo. Now sent to the far side. Number 11 has the puck in front of the bench. Good hit by Pinello. Puck is loose. That's a backhand shot in front. Good pick up there by Gartelos. Again, loose. Nobody on him. He's going to be wide open in front, and a shot and a goal. A little bit of a breakdown by the Cats. Disappointing for the moment, folks. That's going to get better and better as the year goes. So many new faces on this team. And there's no one on that ice that isn't giving their very best. They're going to figure it out, get it together. We're going to have Chase Flack on the faceoff at center ice. Out with Dylan Anderson and Jacob Murphy. Good chip out by Keenan. Hilly makes a good play, takes a hit. Hilligoss with some wheels. Nice job on his knees, gets the puck out of the zone. Nice job, Hilly. Flack's going to go. Now sent back to the blue line, picked up by Dylan Anderson. Dylan with a couple of goals last weekend. Anderson with the puck. A shot, deflected, nice save. Nice hit by Murph in the corner. Puck sent to that far side half wall, sent out to neutral ice. Coyotes stay on side. Keenan sends it up. They stay on side. Ooh, they called off. Tough angles for these guys. I thought he might have kept that on somehow, but that's all right. Mandy, Marchand, and Nyson come off of the bench together. This line responsible for a bunch of points last weekend. A bunch of assists, a bunch of goals. Ian had a handful. Cody had a bunch of assists. Nyson had a couple of goals. Working well together. They've played together for, well, Cody and Ian for a number of years, but Alex with them last season was great. Nice backhand pass. Goes to Alex right on the tape. Nice pass by Marshy. Picked up on the half wall. Marchand blocks the outlet. Nyson's going to battle. Win the battle. He's going to go behind the net. Passes to Marchand. A shot just wide of the net. Great play by both boys. Not giving up on that puck. Now here goes Mandeville into the corner. Oh, great body work by number 10. Oh, that was a hit from the back. That's all right, I guess. We got a 2-on-1. Matheson. Nice pick by Matheson. Great play in front of the net. A pass. A shot block again. Another pass. A shot went wide. Marchand's going to go to the outside. He's going to clear it. Marshy might have got a high stick there. His helmet's pretty much off his head. Ooh, excitement. Stressful on both sides. Face-off will be taken by Kwan. Sent back. Now picked off by Matheson. Goes to Ozzy. Always going to be a smart pass. Nice job, Oz. Off the skates of Cicero. Sent deep, no ice. John with good pursuit. Quan with good pursuit. Ozzy shoots. Gloved out of the air. Stoppage of play. 10:52 left here in this first period. All right, draw picked up by the Coyotes. Into the zone, just past Pinello. A shot wide of the net. High and wide. Puck loose in space. They were offside. Ozzy picks it up. Nice pass to center ice. Just past Sammy's stick. When I say Sammy, I mean Lehman. I'll have to ask if I can call him Sammy. Picked up by Oz. Oz on that far side. Oz by himself. Cats with the change. Heikkila off of the bench. Gloved out of the air by Gartelos. We'll have a stoppage of play and a face-off. Flack will be on the draw. Good stick work by the Cats, but just picked up by the Coyotes. Kind of a bad bounce there. Around the back of the net, Hilly with the chase. Anderson's going to pick that puck up. Hilly's going to get it. Now at center ice. Sent wide by Keenan. Jeffrey with some good defensive work. Puck sent to space in the middle, just past Anderson's stick. A shot. Nice save, Gartelos. Near side, sent up. Coyotes shoot. In front, cleared out by Keenan. Another shot, sent wide of the net. Dude, Hilly went into the boards with two dudes. I love that. Folks, Drew Hilligoss took on two of the Coyotes all by himself on the boards, behind the net. Mandeville on the draw, out with Marchand. And Nyssen again. Rawson back on D. Matheson too. Sent up to Mandeville. Marchand picks it off. Marchand and Mandeville, and shot just a little bit wide of the net. Good rush by the Cats. Sent to the front of the net, it's loose. We got a high stick. Sent to the front again. No high stick again. Now to center ice, to the far side. Good hit. Matheson on that far side. Matheson with some more traffic. Coyotes with the puck. Marchand's going to be a pest on that far side. Sent to the front. Sent out by Rawson. Good job by Rawson. Picked up by Mandeville. Mandeville, Marchand, Nyssen all together. Running down the ice. That's got to be a penalty. There's a hand in there finally. You can't like try to get a piggyback down the ice. So that's going to be 2 minutes. All right, Sabercats on their first power play of the night. A goal right now would be splendid. Face-off's going to be taken by Quan. Sent to that far corner. Sent up and all the way down the ice. Anderson's going to have to chase. He's going to get there first. Picked up by Cicero. John now on the far side. Nice pass across. Sent into the zone just past Keenan. Sent out and up. Picked up again by John. Lost an edge. We're going to have a breakaway. We have a penalty or an offside? Yeah, that's going to be a 5-on-3 opportunity here for the Sabercats on a tripping penalty as Cicero chased that puck back in the zone. Mark this on your calendar as a day of amazement that we have more power plays at the moment than the other team. The calls typically don't go our way. Face-off won by the Cats, picked up by Mandeville. Mandeville sends it up. Enzo's going to pick it up out of the zone. Cats are going to have to set it up again. Now to the far side. Enzo with the puck over to Marchand. Marchand's going to take it behind the net and set up the power play. Lots of time left here. We got a 5-on-3. Marshy, nice pass. Outlet to Enzo. Enzo to the middle. Now Nyson. Alex Nyson into the zone. Nyson, backhand shot just behind the net. Back to Mandeville. Mandeville's going to get there. Set up. Plenty of coverage. Enzo does a nice job picking it up. Shot wide. Good hit by Marchand. Good hit by Nyson. Now Cats with the puck. Marchand with the puck in front of the net. 48 seconds left here on this 5-on-3. Marchand's going to go up the ice. Send it all the way in. Backhand pass. Sent back to Marchand behind the net. Lehman, nice pass. Marchand's there. Nice pass up. Enzo sends it across. Mandeville with the lane. A chance. A shot. And a save. .31 seconds left here on this 5-on-3. That unit did a lot of skating on that quick little shift. So we have a change. And out comes Quan. Good face off. Quan sent to the back. Picked up high. Cicero. Pass across. Goes to Dylan. Dylan with the shot. Oh, nice shot on the angle. Good save by the Coyote goalie. Sent back. Tipped in front. Picked up again. Cicero. Sent up high. It's going to be Pinello. Now the far side half wall sent all the way down. Cats are going to have to reset. Only 8 seconds left on the 5-on-3, so you've probably seen the last of that for now. We're still going to be on the advantage on a 5-on-4. Puck sent to Quan. All right, Dubas sends Mandeville, Marchand, and Nyson right back out onto the ice. Rawson and Hilly back on D. Hilligoss with the puck, sends it deep. Behind the net. Hilly chases it, goes back to Mandeville. Mandeville to Marchand, a shot and a nice save. Good chance. Good play by the boys. Started by Hilligoss, attaboy Hilly. Nice pass to Mandeville. Mandeville, nice pass to Marchand. And just a good play by the goaltender. We are back to 5-on-5 hockey. Puck sent deep by Rawson. Behind the net, picked up by the Coyotes. Just off of Hilligoss's stick. Now sent to that near side half wall, picked up again by Rawson. Oh my God. They were offside by a mile. 51 was offside by like 4 feet. Again, tough with only 2 refs, but come on, boys. Picked up on the near side by Nyson. Sends it deep. Chased by Mandeville. Mandeville, far side corner. Mandeville still with the puck. Looking for a lane. Passed in front, just past Rawson's stick. A Rawson goal would have been super duper cool. Now on that far side whiff. Puck loose behind the net. Now Mandeville. Mandeville's been out there for like a half an hour. Still has legs. Off of Mandeville's feet again. Flip deep. Up in the air, shouldn't be an ice, just past the stick. All right, Coyotes back on the attack. Good hit by Anderson. A little bit away from the puck, but I think the Cats have had enough. Heikkila with the puck on that near side, half wall. Behind the net, far side corner. Coyotes send it up. Good pick out of the air by Anderson. Heikkila's going to get there. Flipped out of the zone. Picked up by the Coyotes. Nice play by Pinello. Here goes Ozzy on that far side. Nice pass in. Tried to send it to Murph. Now Keenan's going to get there. Behind the net. Good change of direction by Sam Lehman. Pinello. More smart puck work. That's what that kid does. I know I say it all the time. I hope I'm not boring you, but that's just what it is. All the time. Smart with the puck, number 17. Sent back in by Keenan. Good play by Jeffrey. Behind the net to the front. Dangerous route for that player. Kwan with a little extra. I like it. Cats are kind of pissed. Oh, my God. That, again, offside. Pass goes up high. Shot deflected. I thought they missed a big offside penalty there. Again, only 2 refs from weird angles. I get it. They're trying. Keenan now with the puck on that near side in the half wall. Shot, gloved out of the air, loose in front, covered up by the Cats. Officials do a good job of clearing out the front of the net. No big whoop. Everybody's cool. All right, Mandeville, Marchand, and Nyson come back up. Back on D is going to be Rawson with Matheson. Face-off will be taken by Ian Mandeville. Just waiting for the Coyote players to get the piano off their backs and get off the ice, because you can only have 5. Pass in front, broken up by the Cats. Sent out of the zone. Good pressure up high. Now sent back. Matheson with the puck. Trying to set it up. Pass out to Mandeville. Just past the stick. That's going to be on net. No ice. Good job by Mandeville. Marchand was there waiting in front. Now on the far side. Picked up by just past Matheson. I thought he had it covered. Good stick work. Pass in front. Shot. Save. Now Rawson with the puck behind the net. Up to Marchand. Marchand's going to go on that wall, on that far side. That picked up Pinello. Great play off of the bench. Marchand sends it deep. Flack out there now for Mandeville. Good finish on the hit by Marsh. On the far side again. Back to Marchand looking for somebody in front. It's a pass, a shot just wide. Pass to Heikkila. Heikkila with a nice shot just went wide of the net. Cats are going to have to get back to cover. That would have been offside. Now near side half wall sent deep by Pinello. That's not going to be an ice. Anderson with the race. He's going to get the puck. A chance. A shot. Oh, nice save. Another shot by Murph. Oh, another save. Shot. Attempts by the Cats. Pass was in front of the net, tipped, and just wide. Sent back to the blue line, still in play. Murph on that far side now. Enzo. Ooh, that almost hit the ref. Puck sent deep. We're not going to have an ice again. Time for a change. Fresh legs for the Cats. 45 seconds left here in this first period. Puck now behind the net, picked up by Hilly. Keeney got wrapped up there on his way in. Picked up by Cicero. Cicero keeps that puck out of the zone. They're back in. Puck is stuck at the skates. Hilly's going to go get it. 20 seconds left. Nice pass across. Kwan with the puck on the near side. Here goes Ian. Picked off by the Coyotes. Now across center ice. No man's land into the zone. Behind the net goes Kwan. Picked up behind the net. Flipped out. And that's going to be the first period, folks. Alrighty, folks. Headed out here for the second period. I want to give a shout out to Landon Reichenbach out with an injury tonight. Send you our best. Hope you're feeling okay soon. Cats coming out for the start of that second period. Chase Flack going to be on the face-off. Out with Jacob Murphy and Dylan Anderson. Back on D, Enzo and Ozzy. Enzo and Ozzy, it feels like you could make like an 80s sitcom called Enzo and Ozzy. And it would be very well watched, like Cheers. Good flipping in the zone by Murph. Now behind the net, good job by Murph with this little hit there by behind the net. Now on that far side. Good pressure by Heikala. Scoots out, Flack sends it up high. Picked off a shot, brushed aside by Michael, Gartelos. They were offside, now we're on. Sent in deep by Flack. Chance for a change, Marshy's coming off. Sent behind the net, Marchand's gonna go to the corner. Still behind the net, oh, nice little assist by the referee. Puck is loose to the corner. Marchand's going to get there. Good hit by 16. Sends it up high to Pinello. Backhanded. That's going to be just a terrible bounce for the Cats. A shot wide. Out of that near side half wall. Coyotes with the puck contested by the Cats. Keenan. Marshy's going to get it out. Still loose. We're going to have a penalty. A high stick. What? Marshy's going to go to the box. Did you see that? All right, so I didn't really see it, but a 2-minute penalty for the Cats. High stick. You're going to have to kill it. Shot save, Gartelos. Mandeville's going to be on the draw. Having a player headed off the ice. Equipment issue, maybe. Draw picked up by the Cats. Sent to the corner. Keenan battles 2 players. Jeffrey's going to get there. Scoots loose behind the net. Backhand shot. Sent in front. Sent out of the zone. Nice play by Alex Nyson. Entry into the zone for the Coyotes. Picked up, sent back up high, blue line. Pass across. Shot deflected high up in the netting. 1:24 left here on this kill. Fresh legs out for the Cats. Face-off set back behind Gartelos. Now that far side corner up high. Shot through way too many bodies. That was deflected. Now that near side. Coyotes with the puck. Cycling around. Nice block by Hilly. Coyotes shot high and wide. Rattles out of the zone. 40 seconds left on this kill for the Cats. Sent back in and deep. Rawson chases. Cadence gets there. Puck taken away. Sent up high. Shot deflected wide again. Cats doing a good job making sure there's no lanes. Loose in front. Still picked up. 15 seconds left on this kill. Coyotes with the puck. A shot wide again. 5 seconds left. Taken out of the air by Hilligoss and sent down deep. Nice play to end it. We're back to even strength. Sam picks it up into the zone. It's wide. Puck contested on that far side half wall. Picked up by Nyson. Good job by Alex. Behind the net, Mandeville looking for Marchand. Marchand just past the stick. Good idea. Marshy picks it up on that near side. Pass in front. Deflected. Sent wide. Enzo's going to pick it up, as is Pinello. All right, a change in fresh legs. 12:45 left here in the second period. As a reminder, just about halfway through this second period, the Zamboni's going to come out and cut this ice. We're not quite there yet. Gartelos brushes it aside. Sent out of the zone. Anderson and Flack with the pressure. Now loose on that near side against the wall. Nobody wants to go into a corner or a wall with our number 17. Now Flack. Good move. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Now Enzo. Good move. Sent up the ice. Center ice. Flipped in. Picked up by Murphy. Near side. Half wall. Cats stay on side. That's going to be a penalty against the Coyotes. I think. Well, I'd love a power play right now. Yep, we're going to get one. Oh, they're going to match it. Right, face-off taken by Kwan. Sent to the corner. Flutters up the ice. No man's land. Sent into the zone. Sent to the front of the net. Coverage there by Hilligoss. Hilly's been all over the place tonight. Drew having a great game. Sends it up the ice. Could that be on net? Yes, it is. No ice. Ooh. A little dangerous stick your leg out for number 55. Don't love it. Keenan with the puck. Pass into space. Missed on that far side. Now sent up. Here goes Hilligoss. Hilly sends it deep. He's tired. Good shift, number 7. Now to that near side. Rattling down the boards. And we're going to have an interference penalty on the Cats. All right, Cats on the kill. 2 minutes up on the board, 10:52 left in this second period. Again, around, 8-ish minutes. They're going to zam the ice. Good pressure by number 10, Ian Mandeville. Sent to the front, brushed aside again. Gartelos covers it up. Good clear out by Ozzy. All right, Mandeville on the face-off. Tell you, a shorthanded goal will go a long way for the momentum of this game. We have the guys out there right now to do it. Puck picked up by the Coyotes. Mandeville, Marchand with the pressure up high. Shot wide of the net. Sent back up. More pressure off a bunch of skates. Went wide of the net. Now it's going to be picked up by Marshy. Backhands it off of the glass and out of the zone. Same crew on the ice. 1:15 left on this kill. Or maybe I'll start calling it the shorthand opportunity. Marchand's going to chase the player to the outside. Good play. Broken up by Marchand and Mandeville. Nicing comes on for Marsh. Just past Pinello on that near side. Picked up and sent down the ice by Alex Nyson. Puck always finds the new guy, Coach Heft. Mandeville comes off. Fresh set of legs. Cicero with the pick right off of the bench. Coach Heft, you know what I'm going to say. No man's land. Now in the zone. Forced to the outside by Pinello. Picked up. That near side half wall, controlled by the Coyotes. 23 seconds left here on this kill. Shot in, wide of the net. Behind the net. Try to wrap it around. Shot blocked by Ozzy. That's going to leave a mark. Sent all the way down the ice. 3-2-1. The Cats are going to kill this. 8:52 left in the period. The next major stoppage should be when the Zamboni comes out. Chase to the outside, nice pass on a goal. Right, face-off picked up by the Cats and in the zone by Marchand. Sent in off of Mandeville, in the zone. Marchand's up high. Nice and working. Marshy gets the puck, a shot. Gloved out of the air. All right, Mandeville's going to be on the draw. Be great to get a goal before we go in for the Zam. Face-off won by Mandeville. Loose. Picked up in the corner. Mandeville with the puck. Sent out into space. Matheson sends it back in. Far side. Picked up. Kept in the zone by Mandeville. Mandeville to Marchand. Shot. Just wide. Marshy behind the net. Picks up the puck. Again into space. Picked up by Mandeville. Mandeville, how they kept that puck in the zone for all that time was pretty incredible. And there's a whistle. All right, 7:52. It's getting pretty snowy on that ice. They're going to have to make a decision pretty soon about when they're going to cut the ice again. Gets hard to play, especially in front of the benches, where all the players are putting on the brakes in front. Nice play by Hilligoss on that far side. Look at him go. Now to Keenan. Anderson picks up the puck. Good play by Dillon. Now Jacob. Back up to Jacob. Good pass by Dill. Sent to the front of the net. Oh, good play by Flack. Sends it to the middle. It's loose in front. Picked up by Murphy. 7 minutes even left here in this period. Sent to the front of the net by Pinello. Now across center ice. Shot high and wide. Coyotes in front, a shot, good save by Michael. Behind the net, Keenan. Now Cicero, nice pass on the outlet. Sent into the zone. Kwan's going to chase it deep. Wrapped around to the front. Good chance for Cicero. On the far side, shot in front. Lehman with some good body work there in the corner. Picked up again by Monarch. They're off. Oh my God. They're offside. Jeez. I don't want to be too harsh. There's only two, but hot potato. 5.5 minutes left here in this second period. The Zamboni driver's literally sitting on the Zamboni behind the doors. Now in the corner, sent up high to the blue line. A shot. Didn't get through. Good block by Enzo. Enzo felt that one. It always hits you right where the pads aren't. Here's the Cats with a chance. A shot by Lehman. Oh, just a little bit wide. Would have loved to see Sam get his second goal of his career. Marchand off of the bench. Sent in the zone. Pass deflected. In front. Missed. That wasn't a clean pass. It was bumped up in the air and over everybody's stick. It looked a little bit more dangerous than it really was. Battle on the boards. 4:45 left in the second. Now behind the net. Picked up by Rawson. Rawson to Marchand. They have a hand in the air. They're going to call a penalty on us. What? Cats are going to have to kill another one. I'm getting tired of the whistles. Right, Mandeville's going to be out there on the face-off out with Keenan on D, Marshy, and Hilligoss. Hilly's played great tonight, as have the other 3 Cats that are on the ice. Cycled around by the Coyotes. Play broken up by Marchand. Now up high. Shot through a ton of traffic. Blocked by everybody. Mandeville battling for the puck along the boards. Puck center cross. Up high, Marsh with the pressure. Tipped out of the rink. .351 left here in the period and 1:14 on the board for the penalty. Face-off sent back to the blue line. Coyotes cycle the puck back to the outside, now up high. Good pursuit by Nyson. Shot gloved out of the air by Gartelos. 3.5 left here in this period. 54 left on the board for the penalty kill. Sent wide out of the zone by Pinello. Good chase by Nyson. Good clear there by Ozzy. Forced to the outside by Cicero. Now behind the net. Taken around. Coyotes trying to set it back up in the zone. Shot lane wasn't there. Pass to the middle. Good stick lift by Pinello. Now to the circle. Shot goes wide off the side of the cage. Sent all the way down. That's going to be 14 seconds left here. Maybe one more chance for a rush for Monarch. Rawson comes out with some fresh legs. Sent back deep. That's going to kill it. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Enzo comes off the bench. Or out of the box. Nice play by Flack. And set behind the net. Rawson backhands it up. Battle in the corner. Near side goes Cicero. Rawson again. Now picked up by Flack. Nice pass. Goes to John. Cicero with the shot in front. Save. Picked up again by Murph. A tip in front. Flack was there. It's still loose. Now sent back deep. Matheson's going to get there. Brody sends it around that near side. Sent out of the zone by the Cats. 1:50 left here in this period. Puck flutters in, gloved up. And we have a whistle. And a face-off, I think. At this point, they got to just go to the end of the period. All right, Kwan's going to be on the draw. Wins it. Nice face-off win. Sent over to Heikala. Enzo with the puck, near side. Shot was off of the back of the netting and then kind of got caught. And we're going to have another whistle. All right, draw taken behind the net by Hilly. Sends it deep. We have a hand in the air. There could have been a stick stuck out there, sir. 1:20 here left in this period. Quan again on the draw. Won a nice face-off last time. Puck's loose. That's going to be won again by the Cats. Good job by Ian. We have a couple of Ians on the team this year, folks. Ian Mandeville, Ian Kwan. Puck sent deep. Hilly's going to get there in the corner. Good change of direction. Drew still with the puck. All right, Marshy talking to the official. Just shy of 1 minute, 59 seconds left in the period. Then we zam. I hope. Picked up by Mandeville. Oh, that's sent in. Marchand with the puck. Moves to the middle. Backhand shot. Nice save. Good chance again by the Cats. Marchand still battling behind the net. Still there. It's loose. Picked up again by the Cats. Good puck battle by Marchand and Nyson. Now sent into neutral space. Now into the zone. Good move by 11. Sent to the outside. Good play by Rawson. Rawson removes man from puck. Puck sent to the middle. Picked up again. Oh, I thought Nyson was going to have a chance for a pass. Good play by the Coyotes. 20 seconds left in the period. Sent to the front. Chipped out. Marchand's going to get it. Passes to Nyson. Sent out of the zone. Neutral ice. The Cats could just get one good bounce, for crying out loud. Pass, shot, save, covered. Nice job with the pads. And we're going to go to the third period, and I'm taking a break. I need a vacation. Alrighty, folks, we're back for the third period. You know, I say this all the time. I know it's not because of me, but not a game goes by where someone doesn't come up to me and Nate and say, thanks for doing the broadcasts. They appreciate it. Nate has all the graphics this year. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of showing up early. But we appreciate that everybody watches, and I know my Uncle Jamie's watching right now in Florida, and I'm sure my family in Massachusetts is watching too. But it means a lot, and it means a lot to the guys to know that it's not just the fans in the stands here that are watching, but it's fans all over the place. And that's awesome. One more year for me and Nader. We're on our farewell tour right now. Everything's our last first, right? Our last fifth game is tonight, right? All right, Cats coming out. Third period. Mandeville, Marchand, and Nyson out. Back on D, Hilly and Keenan. Puck contested at that near side. Marchand's going to send it in. Loose behind the net. Marchand with the traffic. Mandeville picks it off. Now sent to that corner on that far side. And Marchand is an artist at breaking up plays, passes, getting out of the zone. He's great with his stick. There he goes again. Sent up to Ozzy. Pinello, always smart with the stick. Sent back into the zone. Almost picked off by Mandeville. Picked up by the Coyotes. Now to the far side. Picked up by Mandeville. There goes Ian on that far side. Into the zone. Sends it over. Shot. Enzo. Save. Yeah, I'm okay with the Cats being a little bit more chippy in this third period. I'd be pissed too. A couple of calls didn't go their way. All right, now to the far side. Picked up by the Coyotes. Into the zone. Dumped by, guess who? Ozzy Pinello. Pinello got tripped. No hand in the air. Ozzy was trying to take that puck out of the zone. Clearly got tripped. Now sent around to Cicero. Lehman with the puck on that near side. Now picked up by Enzo. Sam gets it out. Up to John. Cicero sends it deep to the far corner. Rawson's going to get there. Stick check to the outside. Chase Flack. Back in. Nice save by Gartelos. Right, face-off taken at center ice by Flack. I just met Chase's grandpa from Houston. They watch the broadcast when they're not here. I love it. Shot save, Gartelos. Behind the net, Hilly gets it. Near side to Anderson. Off the glass, out of the zone. Flack's going to chase. No ice. There was no ice because Chase Flack hustled to get down there. 13-15 left here in this one. Nyson with the puck. Out with Marsh. Loose in front, backhand chance, shot. Marchand, another chance. Nyson, Marchand, and Mandeville have had a lot of chances tonight. But looking at the tail of the tape, this goaltender's only, well, this team, I don't know if they have two, but this team's only given up 8 goals in now 7 games. So the shots have to be pretty slick. Puck to the outside by Matheson. Blocks the pass to the front. Nyson picks it up. And we have a player in the net. They should take that face-off out of the zone. They will. Ooh, I got one right. Yes. Baseball guy, got a hockey thing right. It's amazing that I'm so dumb that in all these years I haven't learned it all. But I haven't. That's okay, folks. I'm just a gym teacher. All right, center ice picked up by the Coyotes. Sent deep. That near side corner. Pinello's going to go. 56 was like, nah. They are all like that. Backhand pass attempt picked up again by Oz. Oz is going to make a nice pass out, and we're sent out of the zone. There's no ice. That was clearly off of the Coyotes player. Now behind the net to the corner. Kwan gives chase. Picked up by Cicero. Out near side. Heikkila behind the net. Pinello goes in there with Heikkila to take care of some business. Puck is loose at everybody's skates. I don't think they see it. Picked up by the Cats. Nice play by Pinello and Heikkila. Sent up to Jacob Murphy. Murph sends it deep. Deflected up into the netting. Time for a change and a face-off. And we have another run clock. It's 10:40 left in this third period. Draw is going to be taken by Flack. Anderson, the battle in the corner. Picked up in front of the net, a shot. Oh, up in the air, deflected. Good shot by Dill. Hilly sends it in. Still loose on that near side half wall. Forced to the outside by both Hilly and Keenan. Now behind the net, good hit by Flack. Picked up by Jake Murphy. Jake with the puck, number 8. Mandeville off the bench on the ice. Looking for a full change here to get Mandy and Marshy and Nyson on the ice together. We're going to have a trip. Could it be? It's on us. You've got to be kidding. Not the hit from behind, but a trip on Dylan. Oh, it gets so old. That's not a ding on the boys, folks. Puck is up high, off the blue line, stayed in. Marchand with the pressure up high. Puck sent up. Marshy and Mandeville with the pressure on the high side. Off the half wall. Marchand breaks it up. Here goes Cody. Cody with the breakaway. Good chance to the outside. Good stick work. Good chance for the shorty. Marchand gets out a backhand shot, gloved out of the air. A nice shot. I'm okay with Marchand doing that. To send them both to the bench, that's all right. I don't blame 16 for that little cross check to the back, and he's pissed. And I don't blame him. That's matching penalties. That's a good hockey play there by number 16. That's all right. Not running the clock at the moment. Play sent up, neutral ice, picked up by the Coyotes. Cats on a short kill here, 36 seconds. They're going to call another one on us. You got to be kidding me. What a bunch of clowns. You got to be kidding. Come on, man. Fellas. Seven minutes left. Another penalty called on the Cats. Was not really a penalty, so now they got to deal with 5-on-3. All right, face-off taken in the Cat zone. Off another baloney penalty. Just the sheer numbers that an outside looker should see at how many penalties are called here in Colorado should be an indicator of why people do not come here to play, because the refs are ridiculous. Coach Dubas is upset too, and so is Marsh. In the box. Not gonna lie, like maybe this is not supposed to be 5-on-3. No. I think the refs got that wrong. We might have had an opportunity to have like 5-on-4 there, but now we do. Puck picked up by the Coyotes. Sorry, folks. A little distracted there by what was going on the bench. A shot, save again, Gartelos. Out of that far side, Coyotes with the puck at the blue line. Shot, another save. Honestly, I'm okay with the Cats getting their money's worth at this point. If there's going to be pushing and shoving, push and shove more. All right, face off again to the right side of Gartelos. Picked up by John Cicero into the zone. Looking to the front of the net. Sam was there. Thanks, ref, being in the way. A-plus job tonight. Sent to the front of the net, deflected, now to that far side. Cicero sent it to the front, shot by Sam. Picked off in front of the net by Hilly. I've called his name so many times tonight. Hilly's had a good game. Good move on the outside by Kwan, but picked off by the Coyotes. 4 minutes even left here in this period. Oh, I was so ready for them to call a trip right there, even though that guy fell down completely of his own accord. So that was a good no call by the referees. Sent deep by Cicero. Onto the ice comes Flack. 3:25 left in the period. Coyotes player loses an edge. It goes to Ozzy. Ends up with the puck behind the net. Good pass up front. Sent to that far side. Now to the zone by Jacob. Good pursuit by Enzo. Bounces out of the rink. It's weird that after all these years they still haven't found a way to put up glass on those two penalty boxes. That's why the puck went out. Face off, taken. Flack. Picked up at everybody's feet by Anderson. Dillon with the puck in that corner. Now picked up by the Coyotes over center ice into the zone. They're onside. Sloppy pass back, picked up by Flack. Flack finishes a nice check. Keenan on that far side, sent up the ice, just off of Murphy's stick. That took a crazy bounce all the way back here to that near side. Sent in by Dylan Anderson. 1:50 left. Gonna have some fresh legs come on the ice right now for the Cats. Marshy's out there right now with Nyson. Jacob still out. Puck picked up. Matheson sends it up high. You got hit? Right, face-off picked up, shot wide. Now picked up by Rawson. On that near side, sent up to center ice. Shot, save. Loose in front, picked up by Marchand. Sent back deep. There goes Alex, far side. Into the zone. '18 was offside. Shot blocked by Enzo. Blocked again. 22 seconds left here in this one. There goes Nyson with Marchand in the zone. Marsh is offside. That's it, folks.